Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the second part of our journey into the world of data analysis. In our previous video, we saw the polished, final product of an analysis on credit unions based on publicly available 5300 call report data. Today, we're delving deeper into all the behind-the-scenes work that goes into preparing data for analysis. Let's take a look. I'd like to start by showing what some of this raw data looks like that we were working with for the analysis. So going to the NCUA website, I can download any quarter and year worth of call report data I'd like, going all the way back to 1994. Once I download that file, it comes in a zip format, and I can unpack it and see about 20 separate files inside of each one of these quarters and years worth of data. So if you have just 4 quarters, 1 year worth of data only, you've got over 80 files that you're working with. So let's open up one of those files and see what it looks like. So this is the raw data. It comes to us in the form of a CSV, a comma separated value format here. And I can see this is what would be my raw data I'm building. All of these numbers and metrics here going on. This first row are my column names. So when I would be using something like an Excel file, these would be the column headers I'd see in Excel. And I want to point out some of these column names are just not very human friendly. Like, look at this one, ACCT_007. That means nothing to me. So to make sense of that, what I have to do is go over to one of the other files that's included in the download and look up ACCT007 and see that that really means land and building. That's what that column is. So I wanted to write a script that could help me quickly analyze all of these files, combine them, do some data cleaning, and turn all these nasty, non-friendly column names into something a little more human readable. So let's look at that script. This script is the backbone of our data preparation process. It ensures that we have a clean and unified data set to work with. In the first step, we set the working directory to the location where our data files are stored. This allows the script to know where to find and process the data. You can think of this as setting the stage for our data wrangling process. The real magic happens in step 2. Here, we loop through each unique file name in our data directory. We locate files with the same name, representing different quarters or years, and combine them into one master file. The script dynamically identifies the file with the most columns and adds data from other files with fewer columns to it. It's like assembling a puzzle with data pieces that change shape over time. After combining the data, we move on to step 3. Here, we remove any duplicate rows from the combined data set. This is an essential data cleanup step to ensure the accuracy of our analysis. In step 4, we organize our files neatly. We create a new subdirectory to store the combined data files with modified names. This ensures that our files are well structured and easy to access for further analysis. But we don't stop there. In step 5, we take our data organization to the next level. We read in a file called accountdescript.csv that contains user-friendly column names. Our script dynamically matches and renames columns in our combined data, making them more human readable. This step adds clarity and understanding to our data. And once we have our beautifully organized and user-friendly data set, we're ready for the next phase, geocoding. Our geocoding script takes this combined data and assigns geographic coordinates to each record. This is crucial for mapping and spatial analysis, and it's another essential part of our data preparation process. I utilize the publicly available geocoding tool on the US Census website. It's worth noting that with no major formatting changes, I was able to geocode 87% of all addresses listed in the data that I used. Pretty good for a free tool. In conclusion, what you see in our final analysis video represents only about 25% of the comprehensive work behind the scenes. The real magic happens in the 75% that involves data collection, cleaning, and preparation. It's the unglamorous but critical part of data analysis, and it's where the groundwork for meaningful insights is laid. Thank you for joining me on this data wrangling journey. And remember, the true value of data analysis is in the effort that goes on behind the scenes. So until next time, happy analyzing.